Greetings, and welcome back to another video in this series where I go over how I would go about surviving, well, I guess at this point it's not just movies, but various forms of zombie media. And today I'm going to be covering The Last of Us, the most popular zombie video game in the world. And today I decided to do the video a little bit differently. So instead, I actually am wearing stuff, physically going to demonstrate it, and actually show what the gear I'm going demonstrations of some of the gear I'd be bringing and give ideas. Now, for starters, of course, The Last of Us. It takes place in a world where zombies are caught just by a fungus. And because of this, inhaling the spores of the spores in contaminated areas will infect you, as will getting, bitten. And there seems to only be one person who's immune to the virus well, not really virus, but fungus in the world. Now, there are various types of zombies in it, like runners, clickers, bloaters, I think is one of them. I honestly haven't beaten the game yet. And, oh yeah, of course, the worst of them all, clickers. But fortunately, I have various ways of dealing with all of them, which I may do a video on martial arts tactics for fighting zombies in a video sometime in the future. But for now, I will just say this: clickers would be much easier to handle in real life. If you can get out of their grip long enough to just because you have a shiv, you can do it if you don't have a shiv. It's not going to be that hard. Now, as for the rest of it, really it kind of correlates to itself. Of course, my usual battle gear. Leather vest. Now, usually I have a long sleeve shirt on for this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to make sure that it didn't overshow my bracers. I made these, and just like everything that I've made in this video, as with the rest of my zombie videos, for sale at the Backyard Armory. My business, link in the description. But these bracers are easily bite-proof. I've tested against dogs before. And, well, various weapons, and they've stood up to everything I've thrown at them. And then, of course, my shin guards. Double-plated aluminum. Nothing is biting through them. No zombie is biting through that. And then for the rest of it, I got some basic things. Flashlight. And then patch steel pellets to use as ammo for my wrist rocket slingshot. Easily my best projectile weapon, since my bow, also for sale at the Backyard Armory, doesn't have arrows yet. And actually I'm going in the arrows here soon, just can't seem to find my hammer. And of course, my fighting knife of choice, my K-bar. My hatchet, really just there as last resort emergency weapon. And of course, right here on a belt sheath, my machete. You guys have seen me. This is easily my best weapon and the most effective for fighting zombies. So, this is easily a great, never going to leave my side unless I'm disarmed somehow. But there are other, melee weapons, that I'll be bringing, such as my go-to, primary weapon, baseball bat. Specifically, this is a Cold Steel Brooklyn Crusher. Now, The Last of Us has an interesting mechanic where all melee weapons can break, and will break, significantly sooner than they should break. But this is solid polypropylene. If there's a zombie that this is going to break on, I would hate to fight that zombie. This thing shatters cinder blocks like it's nothing, so I don't care what zombie this is facing, it is not going to break. Or, of course, a crowbar. It's practical because it can also be used to pry open doors and windows. Or skulls. It's a great weapon and sturdy, so it's not going to break. And of course, if you actually have one, a real one, not like this, a sword, well, it would be a great option. But for now, this is all I got as far as swords go. However, if my business Backyard Armory does good soon you might be seeing me seeing an actual sword on this channel. And then, of course, as far as improvised weapons go, come on, my business Backyard Armory, you know I'm making great stuff, such as this, my war club. Steel bolts, on the side for striking surface, rubberized grip. This thing is going to crush skulls like nothing. Will it break? Eventually, yes, like all weapons will. It's wooden, it's mostly made of wood, but great weapon. That would take down some clickers, no problem. And, of course, we got my survival kit. Just gonna run through it real quickly, show what we got. Spare pair of gloves here. Wearing my good pair, this is just a backup pair. Fishing trapping kit, gonna run out of food sometime. And, zombies can fall for traps too. Fall into traps too. My EDC kit. Only thing that would really fit in this pouch, but this has pretty much everything needed for survival, including water filter, bandana, lockpicking set, paracord, bug spray, flashlight, fire starters, mylar blanket, poncho, various things. If you want me to do a video on my newest version of my EDC kit, let me know in the comments. Then in the main pouch, folding saw. Ignore the sounds of dog barking in the background. Thing of rope. Emergency tent. Basically a mylar blanket, but stronger and made into a tent. Duct tape. If I had to explain this, you clearly have not played The Last of Us. My hygiene kit. Very important. Well, not very important, but, paracord. Fleece blanket. Very, very important given the fact that hypothermia can kill you in less than 3 hours. Fire kit. Clickers. These zombies, including the clickers, burn up like there's no tomorrow, so can of hairspray and a lighter might just be your best weapon. And of course, my mess kit. This is recently upgraded, but, got all sorts of stuff in there. And of course, a backpack. I went with a smaller one than my usual backpack because, well, the runners are quite fast and need to stay light. And this is about a quarter of the weight of my normal kit. Of course, for this one, I might actually say a duffel bag might be preferable to an normal backpack because it's easier to run with. And you can actually probably go with the more stuff. And, however, had to go with something lighter, especially not just for the speed part, but for the fact that I have a new piece of gear that I made. So it's for sale at the Backyard Armory. Gas mask. Yes, I made a gas mask. It's got a active carbon filter. It's not the sturdiest thing, but it fits well to the face. And it will filter enough to where you'll be able to survive and make life much easier. It's a little bit hard to breathe out of because, all gas masks are like that. And you might end up talking like Darth Vader while wearing it, but it's easily much better than getting infected by breathing in spores of the fungus. So I would recommend getting one. And I really don't want to have to tie this on for now. So that has been my methods of surviving The Last of Us. Honestly, just go with standard zombie survival stuff for this, just the gear for it, really. Really, it's just, really cut out the story, and The Last of Us is really just zombie survival. And I'm not going to cover the story because, well, I honestly wouldn't go along with the story. I'd leave at the first possible sign of danger. Am I a coward? No. I'm the smart one. Stay out of all that nonsense. I mean, if I find out it might save the world, maybe. Might decide to. But, at the moment, I think it's fair to say the world, it's finally time for the world to burn. And as usual, if you want to see more videos like this, click the like button. If you want to request another thing for me to cover, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to support this channel, share this video, and of course subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't yet, because almost nobody watching my videos is subscribed. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Random Man, signing off.